Let's read the second one. The second one, this one's super cool. This one was reported on 11/15/2015, but the date it occurred was June 9th, 1947. So that's pretty sweet. And I like this one too because I guess, well, of course, he doesn't, old man or whoever this was, didn't have, in 1947, he didn't have a phone in his pocket, right?
Yeah.
So he's going to tell a really good story here. He's going to tell a really good story. So it says location, Corpus Christi, Texas. Shape was a fireball. 1947 fireball incident in space. Gentlemen, I have no time for joking or lying as I am 74 years old now. I want to tell it in the voice of an old man.
Yeah.
As I'm 74 years old now. And I have to say this before I go to my grave. Some people will find out what happened in 1947. I don't remember what month it was. Dang, being an old man hurt my throat, dude.
Yep.
I don't remember what month it was, but it was like maybe in the spring. I love, dude, when you're old, when you're like, you tell a story and you're like, it was the summer of 75. And he's like, it was me and Trey and all these guys were doing a comedy show. I love that he tells a story and he goes the year and then followed by the season. So when I was a young boy in 1947, I remember me and another boy sitting next to a wire fence outside, next to the street. It was a clear night sky and we could see the stars at night when he suddenly said, that star's moving. Look up. I looked up and saw that the stars were not moving, as he had said. What I saw was a real bright fireball moving from one star to another. Oh, wow. I haven't read this whole story. Moving from one star to another and stay there in that star. And then he said, look, there's another one moving. There were more fireballs moving to other stars in different directions as well, but not crisscrossing. And it only took less than a minute for the fireballs to reach the other stars. We observed this happening for about 10 minutes. Now you tell me how far it is from one star to another, probably millions of miles. I would guess. I will leave that to the experts. Now, I have seen many people report UFOs in the sky, but in space and in 1947, were there any rockets traveling that far then? Then I thought to myself, well, tomorrow we will find out more about this when people looking up with their telescopes will report what they saw at night, but nothing happened. I never saw any reports like that. And nothing on the radio either. I have been trying to tell this story for a long time, but who will believe me? And also, I have never known where to report it till now. Dang.
Yep.
1947, he reported it in 2015. Dude, he held on to that for like 700 years.
He's eating them alive.
Yeah. I hope people will believe me and pass the story along to other people who might wonder what is up there and possibly coming to Earth as UFOs. To me, this a hell of a story. I'm thinking he meant to say this. He can't even talk anymore about that story.
It's so old.
This is a hell of a story. Just because of time travel, the fireballs, just because the travel time the fireballs took to reach other stars. Thanks for listening. All right. Thanks, Mr. 1947 guy.
Mm-hmm.
They don't post anybody's name. They don't post anybody's name on there. Yeah, so I guess it's all like anonymous.
So they don't sound crazy.
Yeah, so don't sound crazy. But dude, lights bouncing from stars to stars.
Yeah,
that's pretty wild.
Yep. And it's like back then, like you didn't want to tell anybody what you saw because they might. You might lose your job.
Yeah, and
old Earl's crazy.
Yeah, what he said too there was he said, I can't wait to hear other people talking about it.
Yeah.
And I mean,
nobody
talked about it. He never heard about it. So
no.
he's like, man, I gotta tell this story. And I wonder if he kept it in for all those years until 2015.
He probably did.
Or if he had been telling people like his whole life. I saw a UFO once, or I saw flaming fireballs jumping from stars to stars.
Yeah.
He said he wanted to see if there would get any reports right?
Yeah.
And you read any
Like
reports.
the next night, like,
Yeah.
you know, when you see something,
You said
tell people.
I remember you telling me the other day that the Ray story was in the newspaper.
Yes. So, and I know you were like doing your research when I told you about that.
Yes, I did. I subscribed to the Caller Times archives, and I looked around the dates. Dude, I looked like 4 years.
Golly.
From 2000 to 2004, looking for any local stories of UFOs. And not on that website. I mean, maybe I need to go to the library and check.
Yeah.
Or go to Caller Times. I don't even know if there's an actual building anymore, and check. But they I didn't find anything.
I know, and that's what's creepy, because like when I told this story to one of my helpers back, you know, years ago, and he didn't believe me, you know, so he starts Googling stuff, and he ended up finding the article, and he was like, look, check it out. It is there. You weren't lying. And I was like, I told you I wasn't lying. And it mentioned all the phone calls to the police station and this and that about UFOs and whatnot. And I was like, dang. Yeah, so yeah. And then it's like gone, like disappeared. It's like, why would they do that? Because I think it was Elon Musk that had built something early on in his career and was flying things around and didn't want people to know. Because like I said, it sounds just like the Tesla. I mean,
early on, Elon Musk was only doing PayPal. So.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't know. I know he did create PayPal. So if you hate Elon Musk, don't use your PayPal.
Yeah.
Put it that way. No, but yeah, no, that's wild. And I looked at a bunch of other stuff too, right? Just to see if everything else would pop up. I've been in the newspaper a couple of times. Those pulled up. My brother-in-law's been in the newspaper a couple of times. Some of my friends have been in the newspaper a couple of times. And all these articles from the early 90s, 2000s, anytime you mentioned my name or my brother-in-law's name, my friend's name, everything would pop up. So, and I could find it easily. And I don't know if that's because it was a name or what, but I searched UFO, and a lot of it's TV Guide stuff. Like, you know how they used to have the TV Guide, the newspaper?
Yeah.
So all of it was like UFO show, 7 o'clock, UFO show, 7 o'clock, or whatever it was. But yeah, no, that's pretty wild.
And shout out to Lito sending me pictures of him back in his boxing days.
Oh yeah,
all swole.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Okay, sorry.
I'm swollen a different way now.
Now you're swollen.
Yeah, I'm swollen.